Hey, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. How's it going? I hope you're well and good. How's life? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I hope you're doing really great and everything's really groovy. Welcome. Today I'm going to be finishing off this beautiful painting here. I'm going to be telling you all about it in just a second. I'm really loving it, really enjoying it. Some acrylic painting. It's taken me a few sessions. It's going really well, so come on in the room, come say hi. I've just got to get my comments window up. Where's my little comments window? And then everything will be great, because then I'll be able to see all your lovely comments and we can go to it. But yeah, basically I keep on swapping from this to the other camera so you can like see my beautiful painting. This is the one that will be on for most of the time, for most of the stream. And then I'll come here and chat with you as we go along. So how are you? How's your day been? You alright? Is everything going well? I hope it's all going groovy and everything. You're safe, you're well, your family's safe and well, and all that lovely good stuff. So come on in the room if you want to have a nice relaxing time with me, because we're going to have all the nice relaxing vibes. I can't find where my comment box is. Where is it? Hold on a second. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to find it in here. So yeah, we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna all happen and be great. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yes. Boom! Craft and Science Hub. How you doing? Welcome. Angeli, welcome. Katie, welcome. How's it going? I was like, oh no, I've lost my comments box. Where's it gone? It just disappeared and it came back. Yay! How's it going, everyone? Nice to see you. Craft and Science Hub, welcome. Let me know what your name is. Introduce yourself. How's it going? I hope everything's groovy with you. Angeli's in the house. Angeli, you did it. Tell me what you're painting. Let's paint together. Katie, have you got your paints out, or are you watching me while you're making dinner or something or other? Let me know what's happening. And I'm going to say hi to my mum, because I'm sure my mum's watching. So hi mum, how you doing? Yeah, so hey Alex. Oh my god, Alex, I didn't think you'd come today. It's half term in the UK. So I didn't think you'd come, but I'm glad that you did. Hi, how's it going? We're going to have a lovely jolly time. I did realise, guys, can you let me know what happened on the end of the last stream? Do you know what happened? Because at the beginning I said to you I was going to read you a little story from the book, and then I totally didn't. I totally forgot. I got so absorbed in the painting that I completely and utterly forgot. So you have to remind me if you're here by the end of the stream, and I hope you are, about an hour and a half to 2 hours absolute maximum, usually an hour and a half. I'm going to read you a little story from this book, and they're really short. It's basically all about colour. So this is called The Secret Lives of Colour by Cassia St. Clair. I think it might be pronounced Cassia, I'm not sure. And if you can see on the spine, there's like all these beautiful colours, and what you do is you pick a colour, or you just go to any page you want, and then it talks about different colours. So for example, there you can see like there's a bit about saffron there, and I'll read you a couple of pages. It's basically like the history of colour, and you know I'm all about colour, and the history and the contemporary sort of facts about a particular colour, and maybe colours that you don't really think about that much or you haven't heard of before. So that's really interesting. So if you want me to do that at the end of the stream, it was a nice little thing. Remind me. Remind me. Our school had half term early. Oh, really? Oh my god, okay. Well, that's unusual. What school do you go to? Or don't tell me what school you go to, actually. Don't put any private information in. Whereabouts is your school? Whereabouts is it? Just tell me the general area. Alan, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome. How's it going? Katie, your paints are out. What's happening? I thought you said you had loads. You're going to have to get on the old Amazons and get yourself some more. Such a pretty book, it really is. And even the front cover, like if you look at all those little circles, they're all like indented into the book, so it's like it feels really nice as well. Zach got this for me for my birthday in August. But yeah, I'm doing like a monochromatic mandala. Ooh, of what looked like thumbs up. Amazing. That sounds well fun. I was thinking actually maybe starting a new mandala next week. So you gotta stay tuned for that one. Stay tuned. Howdy buddy, I'm blah lately, then crappy last night, and better today. But the demons aren't far behind. I tell you what, you have to keep them at bay, right? You have to kind of fight them. I'm well, got a little frog in my throat. Excuse me. I'm well, generally, mainly. I'm looking forward to doing some painting. Are you looking forward to coming on a painting journey with me today? We're going to be doing this one. I'm absolutely loving it. As usual, absolutely loving it. My mum's looking at your art classes and I'm finishing my beers. Well, this is all good. We've got all the stuff happening. Everything's happening and that's good. So this scene, hold on, oh my god, I've got to have another drink already. I'm chatting away. This is the most I've talked for like the last couple of days. So, this one's based on a view that is very, very special to me. It's a view that I look at very regularly, where I sit down and it's like kind of my little bliss space. This is what it looks like in real life. So I'm using this as inspiration, but it's definitely not I'm not trying to do photorealism, even though I can do photorealism. I'm not interested in it because it's just like, just take a photo. This is just my personal opinion. So I took a photo and then I'm trying to get the essence of what I feel like when I'm in this space. Hence the colour, hence the very sort of like sunny, sort of blissful, summery sunshine. And hence more colour, because like, you know, I'm trying to take the essence of autumn and put it into sort of an imaginary type landscape, if that makes sense. First time watching from Trinidad and Tobago. Oh my god, Raymond, welcome. How are you? Welcome from Trinidad and Tobago. How cool is that? That's got to be the furthest that anyone's ever come into the stream from. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm using a makeup brush because my new paintbrushes haven't arrived yet. I'll tell you what, I like that ingenuity. You got to use what you've got, right? I'm pretty much the same. Whatever I can get my hands on, if I can't get the actual thing that I actually need, I will just like get whatever I can. Do you know what I mean? Grab it and go. Even if you haven't got a proper art space, just work on your lap. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Just do it. Kendim Art, welcome. How you doing? Nice to have you. Oh, we got lots of new people today. How good is that? How are you? How are you? How's it all going? How's your work going? So I'm going to be doing this painting, and obviously you can like be doing your own art along with me. You can stay for the chit chat because I'll be chatting with you throughout. But let me know like what art projects you got going on. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know how you feel today. Let me know what you had for lunch. Do you know what I mean? This is like a all-inclusive, have a friendly chat, family friendly stream. So just come on in and get comfy. Get comfy. Let's get comfy together. Let's get our cup of teas out and let's get comfy. Oh my god, it's Pooja. How you doing, Pooja? Happy Wednesday. It's lovely to have you. How's it going? Hi Leona, it's looking good. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to like get this finished today. It's all gonna come together today. This is a like all coming together stream for sure. Yay! I wanted to try it. Yeah, the particular shape that I wanted. Perfect. I have 2 fab friends, Twitch streamers from Trinidad. Oh, how cool is that? Wow, we got it all happening today. All the people. So introduce yourself if you're new. Say hi to the other people in the chat. We got people from all over the world today. We got the UK, we got the USA, we got Trinidad and Tobago, and let me know where else you're from if you're not from one of those. Alright, let's do this. So, let's do it. So I'm going to be in the bottom corner here, and I'm going to be painting onto here. Oh, actually, just before I do get started, do make sure that you follow me on any other social media that you like going on to, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I always post the direct link to this stream every Wednesday on all of those platforms. So if you like one of those ones and you're on there regularly and you want to get notified, you can do that. Obviously you can subscribe to this channel and you'll be notified if you click the little bell. I've also got like loads of cool stuff in the pipeline that's about to be launched. Like I'm like literally just about to launch it and go, oh my god everybody, this is launched. So if you're interested about what that might be, and basically it's a series of online classes, regular online classes for you. Sign up to the newsletter to find out all about it. artistresource.co.uk/newsletter. Alright, that's that done. Let's get to it. Okay, here we go. Sunday sketches. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. How are you, sweetheart? You good? I hope so. Raymond, I'm 73 years and I've just started to try my hand with acrylic. Good for you. Do you know what? Not many people do when they get to that age. They just think, right, I'm just going to do all the same things I've always done. So big respect to you, because that is amazing. Always trying new things till the end. Do you know what I mean? Just trying it all. I started working on animations. I was bored doing it lonely. It's great to be on this chat. Yay. Come in, get your laptop open, do some work, then chit chat along here if it keeps you motivated. That's what we want. We want all that. So yeah, so as I said, started the painting off doing the sunshine. Last week on the stream I did all the branches. This time today I'm going to be filling this in. And basically these are oak leaves. And the way I suggested that they were oak leaves were by doing these kind of little squiggles, because I wasn't going to go ahead and do every single tiny little leaf all perfectly, because that's just not my jam. There's other things that I do like that are more like that, like Mosaic for example. But with this I was like, I wanted to get a feeling, you know. So I did the strokes of the brush going in different directions, and then I did these little squiggles to represent the oak leaves. And what I'm going to be doing down here is smaller strokes for the fig trees. So these are fig trees down here. And then this is like a little shed down here, like a little shack. And then I'm going to be putting some green sort of here. This is like was my sketch. So this was like my painted sketch that I did really quickly. So that gives you an idea of what I'm going for. Right, and they're going to be a lot brighter, the trees actually at the bottom. I'm going to be going for like sort of lemon yellows, bright yellows, cadmium yellows, and then I'm going to be making a bit of lime green for sure, but I want it to be nice and small. So that's what's happening. So let's get some brightness happening first. I'm gonna mix up myself some different yellows, and then we're gonna go from there basically. But just remember that even though I'm in the bottom corner here, I still like having a good old chit chat. So come chat with me. You know, I'm still chatting away even though I'm just like over here. So right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this tint happening, and then I just want to make it nice and light and bright first of all. So I'm going to work on the lights and then change them, because it's much, this painting really is, you know, the central piece on this painting is the sun. Do you know what I mean? So it's all very like light and bright and happening. Light and bright and happening. So I'm just going to get a few little puddles here of a few different yellows. I actually might bring the other yellow in already, just so I've got it going on. And what I'm actually going to do is do some like coral pink as well in this bottom. I want it to have like, I know I've got pink up here, but I want this to have sort of kind of a bit of a citrusy sort of feel actually. That's what I'm kind of feeling with the bottom bit. I want to have like a citrusy feeling. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to move that up a little bit. Let's do it. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to put the branches in over the top again, like I did before actually. So yeah, so let's get these. So I'm just going to kind of do these little swipes, and these are probably going to be the biggest swipes. I want to keep them quite small really. Something like that. So just little swipes. This is a really small brush. This is a number 1. Is it a number 1? Should be a number 1, yeah. It's got paint on it now. You know when you start getting, your brushes start getting older and they start getting covered with paint all up here. But yeah, it is a number 1. So that one's pretty much varied. I really want to keep the light happening. So I want to keep the light happening obviously closer to the sun, right? As you do. I love it so much. So lovely, so much lovely colour. Thank you, Angeli. It's going to be amazing, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Kendim. I love doing your art and painting it myself. Is it possible soon you can start a piece completely from scratch on camera? I do sometimes start it on the Facebook. But I will be having like loads and loads of online classes coming up as a regular thing. So then you'll be able to get everything right from scratch, every single tiny little nitty gritty of a detail. So you'll have to stay tuned. That's why I keep talking about signing up to the newsletter all the time, because that's how you're gonna hear all about it. So yeah, if you really want to know how I did the sun, you know, you gotta sign up. You gotta sign up, baby. Right, let's get some more of these higher as well. I'm gonna bring these right up here. So I'm just doing little dashes. The fig leaves, I don't know if you've ever seen a fig leaf before. I'm sure some of you have. Fig leaves are they've got sort of a squarish kind of feel to them. So that's why the stroke is a bit different to this one up here. And if you remember me saying before, it makes your paintings look really interesting if you can have different strokes. So you want to kind of try and get like different things happening. So here is like a completely different texture to what's going on up here and what's going on down there. Love the trees, thank you. What are you having for dinner? I had my dinner already. I had mine. What did you have? I had salmon and rice and kale. So yes, I'm just getting these different colours in, and like I said, I want this to be nice and bright. This painting would actually work good, really good textured. So if you like added a textural medium to it, or you had really beautiful thick acrylic paints for this. I mean, I keep meaning to, I'm gonna do a lesson actually really soon with showing you how to do texture on a budget, because you really can. It's really not difficult at all to achieve like really beautiful. I want to get a bit up here actually. Really beautiful texture. You don't have to buy the like mediums. So these ones, I don't know if you can see, but these ones are a tiny bit bigger than these ones, just because these are a little bit closer than that, but I'm still trying to keep them relatively small because just trying to do a little bit of a different style here. As you do. Sounds healthy and nice. Yeah, it really was. It really was lovely. Yeah, gotta be healthy, right? Gotta be healthy. I've been having lots of juices recently as well. Like this morning I had a beetroot, kale, fennel and ginger juice, which is pretty out of this world. It was pretty like, whoa. So again, I'm going to try and keep doing these little strokes. I'm changing the direction. I don't know if you can notice that, but can you see I'm kind of trying to change the direction a little bit with my brush. So I'm kind of going like that and then like that. So boom, boom, like boom, boom, like that. And up here, I went round and then round, like kind of like commas, like that. And this one, I'm going like that. So there's like a different sort of pattern being created. I had pasta and salad for lunch. Lovely. What did you have on your pasta? I'm having steak for dinner. I would say lovely, but I don't eat meat. But it'd be lovely for you, right? I had pumpkin spice flapjacks or pancakes for lunch. I wasn't sure if pancakes are the same in England. Okay, I did have salmon yesterday night for dinner. Amazing. Pancakes, flapjacks. No, flapjacks are flapjacks. Flapjacks are universal, I think. Right, with oats? Is that what you made? Pancakes. You know what? You can make really lovely pancakes with like different kinds of flours. So if you do, you can make like really nice pancakes with coconut flour, which is really yummy and something a bit different. Right, so this yellow again, you can, I don't know if you can see exactly, but it's just like one kind of down. And I'm trying to just like build all this up. I want there to be like, you know, obviously the sunlight's coming in there, so there'd be sort of sparser down here. I'm trying to like group it all up here and then kind of do it a bit more sparse down there. We'll see how it comes out, right? We shall see. We shall see. And I want to get some on the floor as well, interestingly, because I want there to be like a little kind of speckled bits on the ground. Oh, so you had pancakes. I didn't realize flapjacks were different. Yeah, flapjacks are completely different. Flapjacks are like a cereal bar, but with lots of butter and sugar. Yeah, but they're more like a cereal bar or a breakfast bar. I don't know what you call them in the US. Pancakes, I mean, you can get different kind of pancakes, but pancakes generally tend to be like flour and water, maybe some eggs, and then like you fry them in a pan and whoosh, flip them. Are you pescatarian or vegetarian or not any one of them? Oh, I am pescatarian. Pescatarian, I am. I'm pescatarian. Yeah, that's me. Alright, let's get some of this warmer one in. It's all happening. Trying to keep like a little bit of sort of emptiness, because like, you know, this is supposed to be just getting to autumn, so some leaves have fallen, but I'm kind of liking it. It looks kind of cute. It also looks like, actually looks like it's blowing over a bit. Maybe I should do a bit more strokes that way. Because it looks like it's like the sun and they're like sort of going away. They got to look like they're Don't go away from the sun, go that way. Let's put a few more dashes going that way. We can't have that. We can't have them going away. Come back, come back. Alright, and then let's go to this one. And then we can start getting a bit of orange in it and a bit of coral. So yeah, it's half term here in the UK. It's been a bit of a sort of a weird day today. It's been really cold and like a bit rainy here and there. So it's been a bit grim really. It's a little bit grim. Not much sunlight at all really today. So it's nice to now be sitting in front of this lovely sunny painting. That is the best thing about painting, is that you can be totally immersed in this world. This is what I'm trying to create for you guys on the stream, is this complete like immersion into colour and into creativity, so you just feel like it's somewhere you want to come to, do you know what I mean? And you want to create that, whether you've got a desk space or whether or not you make your art on your lap, sitting down on the sofa. It doesn't matter, but you've just got to make sure that it's somewhere where you want to be drawn back to, because your art should really call you back to it. You shouldn't feel like, oh my god, I've got to go and do that. It should literally like kind of be drawing you in. That's when you know you're doing something that you enjoy, because it's kind of like calling you back. It's like, hey, come and do this really beautiful thing. And it's a good voice to replace all them negative voices, right? So all them critical voices we have in our head, we want to replace all those with the good ones, with the lovely ones that go, hey, come and play, come and do this, come and have fun. You know what I mean? I haven't had pancakes. I want to eat pancakes now. Right. I've got to go all the way back. Oh, that sounds like a granola bar. Yeah, I mean, flapjacks are a little bit like that. It's like an unhealthy granola bar. Right? I want to eat pancakes now, me too. Someone cook me some pancakes. Hello? I haven't eaten pancakes in a long time. Neither have I. I need to go to the shower. Yes, I'll see you at 8:05. Well done, Alex. What time is it for you all? Here it's 10:30 p.m. Remind me where you're from, Kendim. Are you from India? I think it's India, isn't it? Bye, Alex. See you in a bit. It's 3:28 in Trinidad. Oh my god. I thought today there might only be me and a couple of other people because of the clock change. So the clock has changed and it's like, oh no, like I'm still on at 7 p.m. GMT, but now that it's moved about. So anyway, but you're here, so it's great. That's the main thing, right? So how's your day been going so far, Raymond? All right. All right, so that's looking good. I'm going to add a little bit of red. Let's get some orange happening. Let me put these over here because I want to get some space in the place. Yes, we've been doing a lot of looking at famous artist paintings, haven't we, recently? And it's nice to do like an inspirational one, like one that comes from the imagination a bit more. I didn't mean inspirational, I meant from the imagination, but also inspirational. I'm from Turkey. Oh my god, you're in Turkey. Wow, is it 10:30 p.m. in Turkey? I didn't realise that Turkey was so different. I didn't realise that it was so different in time zones. Like, I thought it was only a couple of hours different. Isn't that interesting? You learn something new every day. Here it's 2:28 p.m, so similar time in Texas to Trinidad. Nice to know. It's 12:29 for me. We didn't change our clocks yet. I think where we live we're supposed to do it in a few weeks. Okay. when you guys in America change your clocks, the stream goes back to the original time that it was. So for example, now in Texas, this stream started at 2 p.m. It usually starts at 1 p.m. So as soon as your clocks change, it'll be back to 1 p.m. And I will have to keep an eye out for that, won't I? I remember that from the Periscope days. It was like, no, don't change the clocks. But incidentally, they're thinking about not changing the clocks anymore. I read an article yesterday saying that in Europe anyway, they were thinking of not bothering, because I think it was from the wartime. I think it was from the Second World War when they changed the clocks, and now the original reason for them changing it, they don't need to anymore. So yeah. There you go. Oh, this is cute. So getting a bit of like orange happening in here now. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's such a cute little tree. Oh my god. I'm getting all the happiness here, guys. I hope this is coming through. The vibes of the stream. Oh my god, that is so cute. It's just like a little fluff ball of cuteness. Figs to me, fig trees are like that a bit to me, even though I'm not doing the shape of a fig leaf. They have the, like I said earlier, they have this kind of like squarish kind of vibe to them. And squarish kind of vibe. Squarish kind of shape. You know what I mean. Do you remember when I was doing that mandala and I kept saying it was like a circular vibe? And all I really meant, it was the circular shape. But it's also the vibe of a circle, which means it's ever growing and ever flowing and at one with nature. So that's what I mean when I say a vibe. It means like the energy of it, like the spirit of it. But I know you know what I mean. I think we need to go a bit darker. So as you can see, I'm just got mixing my paints here on a bit of cardboard because of recycling. And it saves you having to clean your palettes. Acrylic are notorious for staining your palettes. And you can just go through so many palettes. I've gone through so many over the years. As you know, I'm 41 years old and I haven't got the patience anymore to be cleaning. Only when I'm cleaning up after other people in my workshops will I clean palettes and things like that. I don't know why we do that. Does everyone here adhere to the fall back, spring forwards? I mean, I think most countries do. Most countries do. I'm using a lot of yellow and orange too. Yay! Let's do orange and yellow together. I mean, orange and yellow are guaranteed to make you in a good mood. Let's say that. They totally are. Like SpongeBob SquarePants. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a complete episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. I just don't think I have. So as you can see, I've started light, I'm going with the darks bit now. There's not going to be too many darks. I'm going to do a coral, which is pretty much the same kind of hue as this. The same brightness, the same, you know, it's not like hugely different. So I want these fig trees to feel different from the oak leaves above them. And it really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they are, but they've got to like feel different. Alright, that's the explanation. Maybe I don't have to explain myself that much. So get a few of these in here. Bit more pressure on the brush. So as you know, guys, these live streams are really predominantly all about supporting each other and offering like inspiration and motivation. These aren't really my tutorials. My online tutorials will be available really soon on a regular basis. Get excited with Artist Resource members. And Artist Resource members is something I've been working on for the last few months, actually longer than that. And it's going to be available really soon, so you can become an Artist Resource member and you can receive classes every month and support every month, access to a community every month, well-being accompaniments to help you along your creative journey every month. So much stuff. So if you're interested in hearing about that before anyone else, please do subscribe to the newsletter, artistresource.co.uk/newsletter. My favourite colour is yellow already, so I love it. I know I said that a different way around. My favourite colour is yellow, so I already love it. Thank you, Kendim. It's not a universal thing, no. The trees look amazing. Thank you. I'm ready. Awesome. I'm glad you're ready. I'm glad. So liking this, but I've got to run. Well, thank you so much, Raymond. Do please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you back next Wednesday. It'd be wonderful. I hope I can keep inspiring you and that we can all support you along the way of your acrylic painting journey. You know what I mean? I just have to remember to show up. Yeah, you got to get a little alert, right? You got to get an alert. Or you got to... should I do one a tiny bit darker? Not sure. Not sure about a tiny bit darker. Maybe should we go and try and check out this kind of like corally pink colour? Let's do a bit of that. I just realised I just coughed right in the mic. Sorry guys. I was trying to cough away from the mic and then I realised that's the wrong way. Alright. So let us get some corally pink vibes. Again, see, I've said vibes again. Because we want the energy of coral pink, not just coral pink. Because colours in themselves project energies of beautifulness. And that's what I mean when I say a vibe. So we'll get a pink happening, and then what we'll do is we'll introduce a little bit of an orange, and then we'll get that coral pink loveliness. There we go. So we'll go sort of peachy, but we just want to catch it before it goes too peach. So again, I'm gonna just add a bit more red. That's better. And then just a tiny bit, tiny bit. If you add too much orange, you get to peach. And we don't want that. Well, I don't want that today. I want it just to be like a salmon. Talking about salmon, just a little bit salmony. So really enjoyed watching, but I've got to go. Oh, Alicia, it's lovely to have you, darling. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you next time. See you next week. Stay in touch on the other socials if you want to. Artist Resource. Be lovely to have you there. I'm kind of always on Facebook and Instagram. Not really Twitter that much. This is kind of getting there. Still feel like I need it to be a bit more red. bit more, keeping on adding. I might add this a bit actually. Let's get a bit of this acidy one in. Bit of this acid yellow. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh yeah, that's nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. Kat, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. The painting looks amazing so far. Very beautiful. Thank you, Alicia. Lovely of you to be here. So vibrant. We got all the vibrantness happening. Look, I bring it to you every single Wednesday. Check out the backgrounds. We've got portals to other dimensions happening here. Right? It's all happening. It's all happening. Right, I'm going to try this one on it now. This is what I'm wanting. I would say what I'm going for in these fig trees is like pastel citrus. Do you know what I mean? Like pastel citrus is kind of like are the words that are coming from somewhere telling me that this is what I'm doing. Pastel citrus. So going one way, going the other way. Something like that. Something like that. Thank you, Kat. Pastel. I think I might have just invented that. Pastel citrus. It's the new thing. It's the new trending colour. It's pastel citrus. Or citrus pastel. The new colour palette for autumn. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. You have to either join the party or just have a giggle. Join the party. Join the relaxing party. We're having a very nice relaxing time. I always say that we're having a relaxing time, but I always feel energized in the relaxation. Do you know what I mean? Energized in the relaxation with my pastel citrus fig trees. So I'm watching with my kitty and she's just jumping on the screen trying to catch the brush you're painting with. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kendi, in my heart. That is so beautiful. What's your kitten's name? That is so adorable. Oh my god. I'm just wondering if I want to make this still like a little bit wider. Because this one as well looks a little bit blocked in. I'm going to have to go off the page a bit there. Because it feels blocked in. We can't have a tree being blocked in. We've got to set it free. So I'm going to mix up a bit of this orange now, and I'm just going to put that in over here, just to have it like going off the page. That's better. How's that looking? Ooh! Oh, they look really adorable. They just look really fluffy and cute. I'm also going to go back to the start. I tried to share on this is happening social media. Share on this is happening social media. What do you mean? But I was having technical difficulties. I tried to share on this is happening. Is there a social media called This Is Happening? Or are you saying you tried to share that this is happening on your social medias, but you couldn't? I'm like, is there a new thing? Are we just all inventing new things today? Is that what's happening? It's the new thing invention stream. Right, I'm going to go back to this kind of like really, really tinted lemon yellow, because I just feel like the shape of this tree needs to come, it just needs to be wider. It needs to kind of like go behind this one almost, and maybe even a little bit higher. You know, like I quite like this one. I quite like this one, she says. Yeah, I do quite like this one. She says. This one I'm happy with. This one I actually like. This one I'm not as happy with. It's Bijou, a French name. It means jewel. Oh my god, Kendim, that's the perfect name for a cat. What kind of cat is it? What colour is it? That is so lovely. Is it white? Is it a white cat? I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. No, don't be sorry, Angeli. Don't be sorry. I was trying to post on Facebook. Oh, I see. I was like, this is happening. Oh, you were trying to say that this was happening over on Facebook. Yeah. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, darling. Yeah, Halo can't make it today. Bijou is such a pretty name, isn't it? It's like a lovely name to call out. It's like it makes you feel all like that it's special, right? Jewel is like a special name. Which weight of paper are you using for this project? Okay, so this is actually, I would say, more into the side of card. It's about, I think, 185 GSM. So it's, yeah, kind of going towards card. If you're using acrylics, you want to use something that's 180 GSM minimum, I would say. Because I don't know if you can see, this is actually starting already to roll up very slightly. Can you see there's a shadow under there? But this is like, I wanted to have it in a sketchbook. So you can see this is a sketchbook. And as you start getting thicker and thicker and thicker, you can't get it in sketchbook format. I'm happy. I'm going to put a tiny bit of lime green in there as well, and then I think it's going to be good. So I do want some green. I'm going to have some green. I'm not sure actually about this blue. I don't know if it's going to give me, no, not this blue. Not this blue. Need a different blue. That blue, that green actually is good for the, it's good for the ground, which I might do before I do the branches. Things to think about. Things to think about. Oh no, lemon. Lemon, lemon. That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Oh, just dropped me paint. Dropped me paint on the floor. Dropped me paint. It's a British short hair and he has an odd eye, like one blue and one green. Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. Alright, this is the green. This is the green. Pastel citrus. I like using watercolour paper for everything. Not sure what thickness it is on the on the cover of the sketchbook. Yeah, watercolour paper's great. And you can get it in different thicknesses, can't you? And different textures. And everything. It can get expensive though, watercolour paper. For sure. It's great. I don't think you need it as much if you're practicing stuff. Like if you're an absolute beginner, I wouldn't say it's necessarily necessary. I wouldn't say it's necessarily necessary. I wouldn't say it's necessarily necessary, except I actually did say it was not necessarily necessary. This has got to be a moment to remember. Nice, it's that cool mutation. That's lovely. Yeah. Cool on cool. Cool on cool action. We've got to have some green in there. It's pretty essential. I think I'm going to have to do one just slightly darker as well, just to give oh, that's cute. It just looks so warm and fluffy. You're on a roll today. I just hope I'm entertaining for you, because like the things that I say are often entertaining, I feel, so I hope you're feeling entertained. The people that I teach in person say that I'm quite entertaining, so, and I have built my whole business on being entertaining, so I have to have online school tomorrow. Excuse me. I have online school tomorrow at 8 AM, so I have to leave in about 10 minutes. Alright, sweetheart. Kenzim's still got 10 minutes. Still got 10 minutes of happiness. Alright. We need one just slightly darker. We're going to have to sort of go into the darkness of the citrus pastels and just go off the piece a little bit, but it's okay. We're gonna be fine, and we're gonna just put a little bit of this in here and there, just because we've got to get some depth here. We need some depth in the trees. I'm trying to imagine that Bijou the kitten is running all over this artwork now. Maybe it's just that the stem needs to go over there. I mean, I kind of think it's kind of done. Maybe just some little tiny ones. Some really little tiny. I almost don't want to put the trunks on now. It's just really cute. They're just really cute. Craig is in the building. OMG. Hey Craig, happy Wednesday. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you. How's it going? How are you? we're having some fun today. I mean, we always have fun every week, but I've got to say it's been an extra bit of a giggle today already. Bijou the cat has been running all over the artwork, and I've said some funny things. We've got people from all over the world in the stream today. America, Turkey, Trinidad and Tobago, and the UK, which is pretty amazing. Right, I'm going to mix up a lovely kind of terracotta-y brown, I think, for the fig branches and everything. I really like the way they look now, and I'm kind of thinking I was gonna go really branch forward, and now I'm thinking maybe there doesn't need to be so many branches because now it's quite full. So let's try this one. I think it actually needs to be ultramarine, doesn't it? Yeah. Where's my ultramarine? Oh, where is my ultramarine? Hello? Hello? Hold on. Salam. I just woke up. I would have been here earlier. Oh, well, that's fine. You're here now, Craig. You're here now. Did you have any nice dreams? I hope you did. Right. Let's see what this is going to look like. I want a very... Let's do it over here. I want to keep it nice and warm. So like not very much blue. That's looking really nice. That's what I'm looking for. Something that's not too blue. You have to get the right kind of blue, the right kind of yellow. Otherwise you don't get what you want. That's looking really nice. That's really nice and warm. Maybe just a touch more red. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more red. Warm it right up. Come on now. We need some warmth here. We need some warmth in the UK. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm in two minds, because the way this was supposed to look was, like I said, very, very branch forward. And now that I've put so many leaves on, they look so cute. I feel like if I go over the top with the branches, it's not going to look the same. Oh. She's still sitting on my laptop. Just hoping she doesn't press any button. That's just so cute. I love that there's a cat watching. Providing quality cat entertainment. Oh, incidentally, did you realise, I don't know if this interests you, but it's the 28th of October and this is stream number 28. How fun is that? Must run after teaching 1 minute. Have fun. See you later. Thank you for joining. See you next week. See you next Wednesday. Unfortunately not. I kept waking up every hour. I hate when that happens. That happened to me recently. So annoying. So annoying. You just want to be like, look. You just want to sleep. Hopefully. The thing is, if you have a bad night's sleep one night, the next night's always going to be alright. Right? Because you're going to be extra tired. So that's the way I look at it. You can be like, well, it'll be alright another time. What's the theme for this week's artwork? Well, it's funny you should ask, Craig. This is my happy place in physical real life where I go to very, very often, and I sit in this spot, and it's basically under an oak tree, and all the leaves look up, kind of hang over the sun. So obviously when it's really hot in the summer, it's a bit of protection. And as we get closer and closer to winter, obviously the sun gets a lot lower. So in this particular photograph that I took here, which I'll show you, I'll go to the other camera. This is the photograph that I took, which is my kind of inspiration. You can see all the branches hanging down, sunlight in the middle, and then over here is a bunch of fig trees. So I've kind of just extended them out, and then there's a little hut that I actually built over here in the bottom left hand corner that I'm going to put in. So it's kind of like sort of based on real life, but sort of an idyllic version of what's actually there in real life. So much more colourful and sort of a mixture between autumn and summer, but really the beginning of autumn vibes is what I'm going for. Yeah, so that's what's happening. See you, cat. 28 lives. Yeah, this is 28. Number 28 on the 28th. Happy 28 on the 28th. Thank you, Anjali. We should have a party on the 30th. Alright, so I'm going to start putting the trunks in. But I'm just going to do it really cautiously at first. I might do it in a similar style to this actually, which it wasn't my original plan. But I'm just going to have to go with it. And that's the thing you have to do when you're doing imaginative paintings, is that you just have to kind of go with how it's coming out. Right? You can't sort of... You can't force yourself or be over controlling about things, right? You've got to just let it be. And I'm feeling like this is going to work out better by hinting. Now fig tree trunks and branches go out like this. So if you think of kind of like almost like wine glasses, the branches come out like this, which is really pretty. So I'm gonna just sort of emulate that. I think it's gonna look better like this. I'm hoping so anyway. And they're kind of very spindly. They don't actually get too crazy thick. Like this is actually sort of, I've done it quite thick on the bottom there. But they don't get too thick. Cute. I swear I can't sleep too. Kendi, we're in this together. Even now, I said, but I'm still here. Oh no. Well, hopefully this is relaxing. It's putting you into relaxing mood, right? Can you hear the music? The music's by Zach, who's my partner. And it's super relaxing. I can put it up louder if you want. It's been raining here non-stop in the middle of the night, so not very rested sleep either. I guess partly anxiety from watching too many scary movies. Anjali, stop watching all them scary movies. Watch a nice rom-com afterwards, or watch like some comedy. Because I'm like you, I can't really handle very scary things. So if I do ever watch a scary thing, I always have to watch something funny, like for at least 10 minutes afterwards. I love it, capturing a little piece of paradise. It's so true, a little piece of paradise. Wow, you have an amazing imagination, Kendi. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, nice fig trees. Wish my fig tree was older, larger and fuller like yours in the painting. I did get a bit carried away. I wasn't going to do them this full. There was going to be more gaps in between, but that's what happens, right? You know what I mean? Like in my sketch, they're much more empty. But, you know, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you're enjoying it? You're not... You can't just, like, stop doing it, right? You've got to keep on going. Gotta keep going. There's also like more than one stem. Actually on this one I'm going to do another stem coming down here, because fig trees often have like little stems at the bottom. Actually I'm going to put one on here as well, or a couple on there. They have like you can make more trees from them because they kind of have like shoots that come off. And you can incidentally take them out and then plant more fig trees, which is really cool. I feel like I need my super tiny brush now. Oh, it's so true, right? Nature is so beautiful. Well, I can't do too much there. Don't want to do too much. Now that little spindly one doesn't make it look great, but that is kind of what happens. Maybe it should be coming out a bit more like that. Oh well, we'll leave it to artistic license, right? Let's get this one in. I'm going to put this one over here. Tell you what, if I add a bit of highlights to it, it'll probably make it a lot better. Well, I'll tell you what, I should have some sticking out the top as well. Trying to remember like what it looks like. Oh. Right, I'm gonna have to get a thinner brush on that. They're very complicated. Like when you leave fig trees just to grow, they like have so many like branches going everywhere. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to do like a ton of branches to make it look realistic but not like too... Oh, that looks alright. That looks okay. Yeah. Let's get some of these like these branches happening around here. Get a thin one. Might even do like another one in there. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty alright with that now. I'm pretty happy. I need my, like, the tiniest brush that I possess. Where is it? There it is. So small, can't even see it. Just a reminder to read the colour book. Angeli. She's fantastic. She's Angeli. She's reminded me to get to the book. Yes, we will get to the book. Probably in about half an hour, I think, because I've done the trees, I'm going to put the green in, I'm going to at least be another 20 minutes doing all that, and then we get to the book, right? It's I like when I plan on painting it that way, but the ideas just keep popping up, and I'm like, it's fine, just keep going. Exactly. Leona just wanted me to bring it up. Not sure when she was to read. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you so much. Remind me again in a bit. I've got it in my brain. The thing is, the great thing about forgetting something is that then you always will definitely remember the next time. Right? Because you're like, oh, I forgot it. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Blah, 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 blah. And then, hooray. Alright, lovely people of the stream. What was I doing? I was just gonna use my tiny brush and just make this look a little bit more presentable here at the top. With my oh, let's go back. You don't want to see me there. I don't know if I like that bit now. Poking out. But that does suggest, she says, then doing loads of ones that are poking out, even though I just said I don't like it. But it does make it look realistic. Because that is what happens when it starts getting spindly. So there you go. I think I want to leave that. I think that's enough. That seems like a whole load of branches. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's do it. Let's finish that. Let's do this little hut in the corner. So I think I should get some sleep now. Good night, everyone. Good night, Kendim. All the best. Sleep well. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're doing great. So lovely. I'll see you finished piece tomorrow. Come back to the replay. Drop me a comment. Yeah, and I'll see you next time, Kendim. Bye. Alright. Let's get to this bit. This bit's going to be super quick. I've kind of now done the bits that kind of take a bit of time, a bit of focus, and now I'm going to do the bits that kind of are just like boom, boom, yeah, you're done. I say that, but just before I do that, I just wanted to brighten that up a little bit, didn't I? I was going to add a little bit of lightness just to this. So let me just do that. Just gonna like add a little bit to there, just a little bit. This is like being maybe like a little bit too detailed maybe. That'll do. Step away. Right, this now. Let's get let's get this. We're gonna darken this up. We're gonna use what we got, and we're just gonna make a darker brown here. I need some more yellow in my life here. Oh, we've got a nice little one there. This could be the light colour actually. So we're going to do this little hut here. Now this little hut has got a tree kind of within it. So I'm just going to kind of paint, this is going to be the lighter colour. I want this to be like the darkest thing on this painting. But I don't want it to like, it's not going to have much detail. It's just really like another thing to kind of like have interest as your eyes going round, because I'm like, I can't have a symmetrical, like I do a lot of symmetrical paintings with mandalas, and I was like, I don't want this to be like a symmetrical painting. It's got to have that kind of like interest and like other stuff going on. So yeah, so this is like a little wooden hut with like these little borders. Oh, this has got to be all brown here actually, because this is kind of like behind. So maybe we'll paint all that in as well. And then we need like a bit of light on here. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. Let me put this. Can we put this up a little bit? Let's get that up a little bit. Right, we're going to make this a bit darker, but we do need some more yellow. So what other movies are you going to watch, Angeli? What have you got planned? And what does everyone do on Halloween? Do you guys have like Halloween things you get up to? Like, is there anything you do in particular? Do you have like little traditions? Like, let me know, because some people are into it, some people aren't into it. Alright, let's get this brown happening. Could be a little bit darker. Oh, if you see what I've just done. Look. Alright, get ready for the save. Get ready. I'm going to pick that up. Look at that. And then, that is all we've got on the picture there. I'm going to rub it. Get a little bit of tissue. And this is going to magically disappear, because you know the great thing about acrylic paint is that it's just, it doesn't really matter if that happens. You can kind of just wipe things off. Look at that. Gone. Gone. I am going to take this off though and hold it, because it's getting a bit crazy here. We're getting a bit all full on in this corner here. Alright, that's a nice brown. Trying to keep dark, don't want to add black, because I just don't want that kind of, energy. I don't want that vibe. I want to keep it nice. I saved it. Did you see the save, guys? Did you see the save? It was saved. It was saved. And then I'm going to do this branch. So this is like I said, this is like a hut that's made of wood. This actually is a real thing that I actually built many years ago. And it's made out of hornbeam. I'm making it a little bit thicker, as you do. Nice save. Thank you, sweetie. I was like, did anyone notice? Did anyone even notice? Did all the people that are in here notice? I guess scary movies are the only doable Halloween tradition. I did hear about a car wash that's haunted where ghouls poke out while you get a real car wash. That's fun. Oh my god, that's really fun. Alright. Maybe we'll have just a bit of that on there, just to make it a bit of texture there. Alright, let's get this light one. See, I told you this is going to be really quick, this little bit of corner, and then we're going to get into the green background, and then yeah, we're going to do the green, so we're going to link all these items here, all these 4 things. I'm going to link them all up. Trying to keep this side still brighter because obviously the sun is there, so you want to keep it nice and light and bright. Gonna brighten this up on here. Well, for all of you who have had like bad night sleeps, I hope this is like you're feeling a little nice and relaxed, and that tonight you can have a nice sleep. I mean, oh, now it doesn't really look too different to you guys there because that's pretty much in the darkness. If I pull this light over, there you go, can you see? There you go. So you can kind of just about see. I need to get another light on here actually. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, 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 da. You honestly can't even see it all. I know, right? Well, then I hope you can now. Ish. It doesn't matter. I mean, how long has that taken me? Like 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just like a little extra thing. It's right in that corner where there's like the least light. I might just put a little bit of that on it just to brighten it up a little bit, but I want it to keep it quite dark. It's a little dark corner over here. It's cute. I would love to do something fun but be safe. Might just dress up at home. It's true, right? Yeah, no bobbing apples this year. Oh, definitely not, definitely not. Sorry I'm late, but I'm back. Welcome back, Alex. The art is so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're going to do the green now of the background, which is going to be really fun. I'm just going to put a little bit of a lighter green because I'm going to mix quite a dark green for kind of like the back, but I just want a kind of a lighter green. So maybe this kind of green can go and just be sort of in this section here, because there's like, it's actually willow, so in real life it's actually willow around this, but I'm not gonna like be fussed. I'm just gonna put a bit of greenery in there. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Woohoo! A little bit of green in my life. "28 streams on the 28th of October. There's a bit of green going up there. Maybe a bit on down there as well. Alright. Should I just have a little bit of yellow? Come on, just a little bit. Just a little bit here. It's just nice and expressive. Oh, it's just cute. It's so good. How's your painting going, Angeli? Alright. Oh, you mean the mess up? You mean the mess up? Yeah, you can't even see it now. It's gone. Gone, gone, gone. No, the house looks great. Thank you. Yeah, welcome back, Alex. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to get this kind of background in. So I'm going to use quite a big brush. We're going to mix. I think I'm going to have to use a different palette because I'm getting, there's too many colours happening on there. I'm going to go for, I want it to be light but then go into a darker green. So let's have a look. First of all, let's just get all our colours and have a look at what we're going to choose. Let's get all the bits. Let's mix these first. Oh yeah, that's yummy. I just want to get them out and then see what like the darkest green is gonna be and see what I like. So that's the lemon. This is the cool greens, right? I'm done with mine. Don't know if I should keep going. It's supposed to be a going away present. Oh, is it? That's so lovely. I would say if you're uncertain, definitely stop and then have a look at it tomorrow, unless you have to give it tomorrow, in which case keep going. So, and these are the warms. So I'm thinking maybe this dark one for the edges. This is actually working for the one far behind. Alright, so I'm going to use this one and I'm going to do it, where did I say I was going to go? I was going to right, so I'm going to be just quite expressive as I have been, and this is going to be kind of like the background. So I'm just going to get in there and this is like the sort of greenery that's like further away, right? So it's the kind of furthest away, but maybe it hasn't got so much light on it because it's like all the way under here. maybe we'll add some other green, just a little bit, to give it a little bit of variation so it doesn't look flat. Right, let me have a look at my picture. Okay, so what did I do? I came down. Okay, so that's going to kind of frame that a little bit, and then I'm going to come around my tree here. Go right up to the tree. There can be some little gaps around because obviously like the light's still going to come through. I go right up to there, I think, and then sort of stagger it. So this is the bit where you got to go for it and you got to not worry. Oh, it looks so dark over there. I'll tell you what, look, that's what it looks like in the corner. Can you see? I'll tell you what, I'll change the light around it a bit so you can see it. Alright, so we're gonna go dark here. We're gonna have like some little bits of dark in the background, but not much. There, and then it's gonna come across. We're going to take it up a bit higher, or maybe we're not going to take it too high. I was originally going to take this quite high, but maybe it's better if it's just lower. It was going to come all the way up here, but now I'm actually not sure. I kind of like it. I'm just thinking if I can move this to here. That's a little bit better. There you go. I'm going to leave it like that for a bit. Raymond, welcome back. How's it going? You alright? So I'm just doing the finishing touches really now. I'm just kind of drawing in, or painting in, should I say, because I'm kind of sketching it out, so it's kind of making me think like drawing. Kind of drawing in these little banks of foliage here to give it some like nice bit of interest with this really dark green. I'm just going to go one lighter with this and get this in here. Just I don't want to get rid of all those like spaces of blue because that isn't natural. I'm just going to like dab my brush a little bit, like kind of like this over the top, and then I'm going to get a completely different green. Maybe, should that be, tell you what, I'm going to do it higher up here. Ooh. And then I'm going to change green completely. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to tint it. I've changed my mind again. Isn't it great how you can kind of just keep changing your mind? It's great. I did a painted sketch of what this was going to look like. And now, in the moment, I'm changing my mind because, first of all, I've got the knowledge and experience to do so. But secondly, you know, you've got to go with your intuition, right? And I want to get this kind of like mossy tinted green here in the middle, and then I'm going to get some of the other green. I'm going to like go full on with the range of greens, a bit like that magical forest we did the other week, which had lots of different variations of green in. I think I'm going to just put a tiny bit in here, like the sunlight's coming through on that bit, in here. Oops. Bit of texture, bit of things happening. And then maybe in there. And then we're going to change to this one. And I'm going to tint that as well. I want a bit more of a sort of a fun green for the central bit. And this is kind of more of a minty. I'm going to add a bit of yellow, a bit of extra yellow. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. So again, I'm using like a different sort of stroke with this. Different to everything that I've done already. I might go over them branches again actually. Let's go over that again. I'm going to go over that for now, maybe go back to it. Oh, that's better. I love the dark green and the brown contrast. It's a nice balance of colour. Thank you. It goes beautifully with the citrus pastels theme. Yeah. Citrus pastels, that's what it's been, hey? I didn't know that's what was going to happen in exactly that way, as this is a different kind of painting than we've been doing here on the stream, but it's all to give you inspiration, get new ideas. I'm going to have to use my thinner brush just to go around there. Let me get this. I'm going to get some in here. Maybe a bit in there. How's that? Maybe a little bit too much, maybe a bit too much there. Let's go in between. Well, one of these stories I'm going to read is going to have to be something about citrus pastels, isn't it? I mean, we're going to have to choose one of those. Right? It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let's get... I think I'm just going to paint this bit out a bit. Because that's a bit much in there. Where was that colour that I used before? It was this one, wasn't it? Let's paint that out. That's a bit better. Paint that one out as well. Alright, let's bring this back in. How's that looking? Ooh, that's looking a bit different. Trying to create like a fourth technique actually on this. A fourth different brush stroke. How's that looking? Need to go behind here. And then what I really wanted to do for like the finishing kind of touch, I really wanted to bring like some leaves that had fallen on the bottom. That was kind of what I wanted to do. I'm still not totally convinced about all this up here. I think this is... Let's get some of that dark and let's go a bit of a different way. That's a bit better. Can you see how it was all going one way a minute ago? I wanted to like get it going in different directions there, because otherwise it just looks, again, unrealistic. Maybe this could go up a bit. I mean, yeah, maybe put some little dark bits in here. How are we getting on? More texture. Yeah, looks almost done. It is. It is almost done. Like I said, I'm gonna just do like just some slight little bits. I'm gonna tint this one up a little bit and get a few bits of lights on here. Just to make that look a bit more realistic. Cute. That is nice. I'm liking that. Alright, I'm happy with all of that. So what I want to do is just get some of the leaves looking like they've fallen a little bit, and then that's going to be done, and then I'll read a little story. And I knew today was going to be a bit of a longer stream. I thought I'm going to definitely go for the 2 hours. Definitely. We're going to definitely do another 15 minutes, I reckon. I think we're going to go for another 5 minutes of painting, and then I'll read from the book, and hopefully that will send you all into a lovely sleepy relaxation. That's what we're going for. But yeah, it's got the vibe I was going for. I definitely just want to give a tiny little nod to autumn, because obviously the colours are inspired from autumn. Definitely still keeping in theme with this one that we did, which was from Armand Guillaume from 1895, and this is very much like the beginning of autumn, and this one also feels like the beginning of autumn. But I want to just give that a little nod, so there's just a little few leaves on the ground, and fig leaves always go like a really super lime green, then they go really yellow, so really lemony yellow, and then they fall off. So I'm going to put some of that down the bottom. It's going to look really cool. And then we've got to decide which colour we're going to go for in the book. We've got to decide a colour, and I'll just read a couple of paragraphs. That's it, and we'll learn something about a colour as well, right? And you can choose. So let's do it. Are you ready for the last 15 minutes? All right, so we need to go back to here, but to be honest, I think it all went a bit like we didn't have anything much left, so let's go for a brand new one. We're gonna go for the white up here, for the lemon yellow, bloop, and then we'll do, can't really do much more than that. It's got to just be those really, because it can't be an orange, because that isn't, I mean it could be. Here's me suddenly thinking about realism. Leona, Queen of Autumn Matuszak, you're so sweet, Angeli. Beautiful, thank you, Craig. It's all happening. I mean, this has just been a joy to do all these autumnal paintings. Just absolutely, it's just pleasurable. And perfect time of year, and we're still not over autumn. We're still in autumn. I don't know if I will be doing any more autumnal paintings after this, but we're still in autumn, so there's plenty of opportunity to get like super excited and do your own autumnal paintings or your own autumnal pieces of art inspired by some of the great autumnal paintings that we've done. Like, what about the Vlamink? Do you remember the Vlamink one that we did? Oh my gosh, just gorgeous. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a bit of orange on the bottom, aren't I? It's not gonna look right if we don't have a little bit of orange on the bottom. Do some little smaller ones, like there in the grass there. Yeah, let's get a bit of red. Oh, that's going into the coral, isn't it? Oh, we've gone coral, and that's fine. We've gone coral because that's good. Not because that's good, but it's there. But we could do, what do we reckon? We could do with a little bit of orange, right? That's kind of a bit like, it's a bit like the orange we had. What do we think? Is it done? Is it done? Is it done? I think that looks cute. I think we might be done. I feel like it just needs maybe a little darker orange. You know what it's like, right? Thank you, Leona. I'm going too soon. I'm going too soon. Are you going to do soon? Brilliant. I'm just going to clean up while you finish up. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I think I'm done. I feel like I'm done for now. Maybe I'll do a tiny little bit more off the stream, but I think that's definitely it for now. It kind of has the feeling that I wanted it to have. I might add a few little touches up here and there when the stream's done, but I think that's good. What colour am I going to do out of the book? What shall I do? What shall I do? So here we go. Let me hold it up so we can have a little moment. Oh look, it's so cute. I want to see it in a different view, in a different light. Let's go around here. It's so sweet. It's just like a cute little nature view. I feel like there should be a little animal or something sitting on top of the hedge, or maybe I can. Oh look, I'm in the thing. Oh my god, look, it's in the projector. That is cool. Look at that. That is cool. But there we go. I'm trying to get it out of the projector. I'm happy. Oh, I'm really happy with it. Yeah, I might do a little bit more on the shed maybe, but overall I'm happy. Yay! Alright, so that's my nice little autumn painting inspired by all the paintings that I've done recently, all the famous paintings. Yeah, green or orange. It's brilliant. Thank you, Angela. You're so lovely. Thank you so much. So let's have a little look in the book. So shall we did green last time, didn't we? Were you here when we did the green? Because we did do a green on the Facebook Live. We did a green. Let me get some water. Ready to frame and send it to Angela. You're so lovely. You're so lovely. I like that there's like a little bit of darkness in it, like that dark hut, because it's kind of mysterious and everything is all like bright and cheerful, and I like that there's something like a little bit dark and like, oh, what's over there? Do you know what I mean? A little bit mysterious. Okay, so for green, oh, there was Kelly green, which is quite nice and fun. Let's have a look at the Kelly green. Probably missed it. Yeah. I think we might do Kelly green, which is kind of like the green is very similar. Tell you what, let me just move my paints out of the way a second. Kelly green is very, very similar to the green, this kind of dark. Actually, it's very much this one. Let's tell you what, look, you can have a look here. Can you see it on the thing? It's very much like a forest green. So it's very similar to the darkest green that I've done down here. And also up in the oak leaves, right? So I might not read all of this. Maybe I'll just read one little page. Okay, and then we'll get that. So we'll do Kelly green. Have you ever heard of Kelly green before? I have to be honest that I'd never heard of Kelly green until I opened this book. And can I please also add that the book is called Secret Lives of Colour by Cassia St. Clair. You know, I don't know her or anything. Zach bought me this book. All right, so I'm going to read Kelly Green. Are you ready? Are you sitting comfortably? The very few people that are left in the room at the end of this stream. All right, let's go for it. Okay. And if you're watching this on the replay, oh yeah, thank you to the lovely replay viewers. And if you're watching on the replay, you can comment and let me know what you thought. Okay. It is well known that only people more proud of their Irish heritage than the Irish are the Americans of Irish descent. How funny is that? Angela, do you have any Irish in you? New York's St. Patrick's Day Parade, for example, proudly traces its lineage all the way back to the 17th of March, 1762, 14 years before the Declaration of Independence. Every year, I like this has got an American theme because the people left in this stream are Americaners, I think. It's often used in St. Patrick's Day parades in America, so we're familiar with Kelly Green. Amazing. I'm not, so this is great. Every year, while the White House dyes the waters of its fountain the colour of mulched leaves, I didn't know that happened. Hundreds of thousands gather to celebrate Ireland by drinking Guinness, wearing green and trying out their rusty Irish accents. By contrast, Kelly Green, one name given to the spring grass colour so many wear on St. Patrick's Day, is a rather recent invention, emerging only at the beginning of the 20th century. Most people would, if asked, say the connection between the Irish and Kelly Green has to do with St. Patrick. Everything known about the saint comes from the man himself. During his lifetime in the 5th century, he wrote his Confessio, an account of his life in Latin, the first text written in Ireland to have ever survived. It is simply, "My name is Patrick. I am a sinner, a simple country person, and the least of all believers." His first acquaintance with the country of which he is now patron saint was not a happy one. He was born to a relatively wealthy Christian family in a place called Banaviem Tabernay. Probably said that wrong. Apologies to all the Irish people. Which was probably in England, although no one is quite sure, and was brought to Ireland as a slave after being captured by Irish raiders. In all, he spent 6 years as a captive tending sheep, after which he escaped, returned home and became a priest. But he said he was a sinner, and then he became a priest. Well, I guess that's fine. Clearly, he did not bear Ireland any ill will because he soon returned as a missionary, converting much of the population, most famously using a shamrock to explain the idea of the Trinity. He died sometime in the late 5th century and was celebrated as a saint by the 7th. Strangely though, the colour he was most associated with until the middle of the 18th century was a shade of blue. Isn't that fascinating? It reminds me a bit of the Victorian thing, you know, with girls and boys. Whereas now we have pink associated with girls and blue associated with boys. Well, in Victorian England, it was the reverse. So in Victorian England, it was boys wear pink and girls wear blue. So it reminds me a bit of that. Most people who celebrate St. Patrick's Day here aren't really Irish descent anymore. It's just an American holiday, right? All right. I'm going to read the rest. That was halfway. The shift in Irish loyalty from St. Patrick's blue to green is convoluted. Oh, get ready for some convoluted story now. Responding to what they perceived as the anti-Catholic bias of William of Orange and the orange-wearing Protestants. Haven't heard of them before. Catholics wanted a symbolic colour of their own. By this time, the saint's lesson of the shamrock had increasingly become central to Irish Catholic identity. At the same time, green had become associated with revolution, when on the 12th of July 1789, a young lawyer called Camille Desmoulins, it's probably pronounced Camille Desmoulins, picked up a linden leaf in the middle of haranguing a Parisian crowd. Okay, I've never heard of the word haranguing. A Parisian crowd, stuck it in his hat, so picked up a linden leaf, stuck it in his hat and invited patriots to do the same. Soon enough, the linden leaf had become a green motif, and it might have been adopted as the symbol of the French Revolution had it not been remembered at the last minute that it was the colour of the rivalry by the detested Count d'Artois, Louis the 15th's younger brother. Okay. By the 14th of July, the green motif had been eclipsed by the tricolour. Nevertheless, a green flag, sometimes bearing a golden harp, became the symbol of the fiery Irish Home Rule movement, which sought independence from Britain. In a deliberate snub, when the Prince of Wales visited Ireland in the spring of 1885, a green flag vied for space with the Union Jack. They were right, it is convoluted. It's a really strange word. Final few sentences. In the end, the Irish decided to follow the French once more in the adoption of a tricolour flag. The green symbolised the Catholic nationalists, orange the Protestants, and white the peace it hoped it would reign between them. Oh my God, we have peace, the hope for peace at the end of that lovely story, which I think is a really nice way to end, because I just want to create peace in these streams, and I hope that I did so with this painting and this story from The Secret Lives of Colour by Cassia Sinclair. And that was Kelly Green. We learnt something today about the Irish and the American and the Catholics and the Protestants. That was fascinating. I really enjoyed that. That was cool. I hadn't read that one before. There was a couple of strange words in there. I'm like, look, it's a weird history. Didn't realise Kelly Green was so controversial. Neither did I. And you can always re-watch the last 5 minutes of this stream if you want to be reminded of it. When it comes next. What time of year is St. Patrick's Day? I think it's about March, isn't it? It feels like it's a springtime kind of festival. Or am I completely wrong? I don't know. But anyway, there's a bit of history. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Hope you enjoyed the painting. Please do make sure you come back next week on Wednesday at 7 p.m. GMT, which is the time zone that I live in. You need to check out what time zone it is for you. At the moment, currently, it is midday Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, and 3 p.m. Eastern at the moment, but that'll probably be for a couple of weeks, and then it'll go back an hour. March the 16th. Yeah, I feel like it's a springtime thing. Yeah. Bye, darling. Thank you for joining. Thank you to everyone else that's watching. I can see there's a few people watching. Thank you to everyone that joined. We had Angeli, we had Alex, we had Raymond, we had Craig, we had Kendim, we had, who else did we have? We had Kat, we had, who else? Oh, we had Katie, we had Alicia, Sunday Sketches. I think that might be it today. Was that everybody? I don't think he's going to let me scroll up anymore. I think that was it. And thank you to everyone who's watched on the replay. It's lovely to have you. Craig, did you enjoy the story? All about Kelly Green. Learn something new every day. Yeah, hope you had a fun time. Be something completely different next week. So come back for more fun times. Most of you know, but check me out on the socials. That's where we can stay in touch during the week. Sometimes I do streams on Facebook on the weekends sometimes, but this is my regular stream. Sign up to the newsletter if you want to hear about all my classes that are upcoming. I've been teaching art and crafts for 12 years, would you believe? It's always a good thing to do, to relax, unwind, connect to yourself, feel inspired, And at this time, right, when all these things are going on in the world, we need to relax, we need to unwind, we need to create new hobbies, we need to find ways to distract ourselves, we need to find new ways to express ourselves, we need to use creativity to its full potential, use it what it's there for, to make your day brighter and have it call you back to it, so you can always feel like you are connecting to yourself and all the beautiful vibes. I missed it. I'm gonna watch it back now. If you watch on the replay, leave me a comment. It's good for the algorithm of YouTube. Hope you really enjoyed the stream. It was lovely to have you. I had a lovely time. It's been 2 hours today. How funny is that? 2 hour stream today. Share it everywhere. Share it with your friends. Stay safe and stay creative. I'll see you next week, guys. Lots of love. We had fun, didn't we? See you later. Bye, 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 bye.